Welcome back everybody to this week's video. So as you can see right off the bat, that dreaded shaving from the lens from last week's video is back. That's on me. I forgot to clean the lens between videos. I tried recording 2 videos in one day and yeah, I forgot to clean the lens. So once again, my apologies for that. Anyway, let's get on with the video and let's get on and explain what's going on. So the first tool we're using is the mid-size finisher from Easy Wood Tools, and we're going to start by taking the bowl to shape, and we are going to start by going around the bottom, and we are going to create a tenon, which is also going to act as a foot. We'll switch to the mid-size rougher now. Going right up to the foot or tenon. There's the number 1 hollower just to clean up a little bit. And there is the detailer just to do the last bit of cleaning up. And I thought it was a bit too tall, so we're just taking it down a little some. And there you go. Alright, so now we're going to start with the rougher and take the foot or tenon down a little bit more and clean it all up. And there you go. Alright, no sanding just yet. We are going to do a bit of scorch all over. We're going to go for a very highly textured and scorched outside of this one. I'll sing until my lungs give out your beautiful. If I hadn't mentioned already, this is a piece of sweet chestnut. So now we're going to take a wire brush and get rid of all of that soot. I want to put you in that spotlight. There you go. Some forest green intrinsic stain. It was at this point I realised I was going to get nowhere using tissue paper, so I just went mad and just sprayed it all over. Eventually getting more on my hands than I did on the bowl, but never mind, I was having fun. Just getting them last few bits going around the side. I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. There we go. Just getting them last few bits now. There you go. And now we're going to dry it off using a bit of heat from the torch. There you go. So here is some green embellishing wax from Hampshire Sheen. Ordinarily I would use a kitchen towel or a piece of tissue paper to put this on, but I didn't want to be picking out any of that, so I resulted on using a dishcloth. So you be safe in your shop and I'll be safe in mine. There you go, just wipe it all over till you have nice even coverage and just buff it in, build up that heat. If you are going to do it this way, just make sure that the cloth isn't wrapped around your fingers, just in case you get any catches. Once again, you be safe in your shop, I'll be safe in mine. And there you go, that's the bottom done. Alright, so now we've got it flipped round and we're going to start by hollowing it out. So the first tool we're going to use is the number 1 hollower, also known as the CI5. Had to take fairly light touches with the number 1 hollower to start off with. It wasn't the best chuck-in point on there because of the scorching I had done on it, but we got there, and we got there without it coming out the chuck as well. Just a nice sharp cutter on there, never lets us down. Alright, so we've got the mid-size finisher. Just take out any ridges that might have been left over. There you go. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks, I'm gonna make mistakes. Alright, so I've already done most of the sanding, so now we're just gonna go up to 240 grit from Klingspor Abrasives. Some methylated spirits or denatured alcohol just to clean out the grain. Some matte sanding sealer. Some Yorkshire Grit abrasive paste. So wipe this all over till you have a clean paper towel. And then you have the equivalent of around about 1,000 grit. Go, last few wipes coming up. There you go. And some Hampshire Sheen high gloss finishing wax. Wipe this all over, get nice even coverage, turn the lathe up to about 1,000 to 1,200 and build up that heat and buff it in. Be careful not to push too hard, you want to wipe off any wax that you just put on. I'd like to apologise once again for that shaving on the lens. I know it's not as prominent as last week's, but I'd still like to apologise for it. So with that being said, here are some pictures. I'd like to thank everybody for watching this video. Please don't forget, hit that thumbs up, click the subscribe button, show your friends, show your family, show your enemies if you like. And if you want to see any more of my videos, click them links on the right hand side. And until next week, I'll see you then. Bye bye for now.